"Please don't kick me. I'm already hurt," cried the waitress. Those words froze everyone inside the small roadside diner, and none of them knew. That moment of cruelty was about to spark a change no one could have imagined. Hey everyone, before we begin, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from tonight? I love seeing how far these stories reach. Now, let's begin. Maya pressed her back against the cold brick wall behind Eddie's grill, her uniform damp with the coffee a customer had just poured all over her on purpose. She was 33, a single mom, and exhaustion had become her daily companion. She wiped her arm where the hot liquid burned, but the pain that truly hurt came from his words. "Maybe if you weren't so clumsy, you wouldn't be stuck serving people like me," she whispered to herself. "It's fine. Just breathe, Maya. It's fine." But deep down, she didn't believe it. Inside the diner, a man quietly watched from a corner booth. His name was Ethan Wells, and though he looked like any regular customer, his reality was far different. He was the CEO of Wells & Co., a company that bought struggling small businesses and rebuilt them from the ground up. He'd been visiting diners across the country for months, not as a boss, not as a millionaire, but as a man trying to understand people. For 3 weeks, Ethan had been coming to Eddie's grill, always ordering black coffee and apple pie, always sitting in the same corner, observing quietly. Maya thought he was just another blue-collar worker. She noticed his rough hands, the old boots, the gentle way he said please and thank you. He left generous tips, but never drew attention to himself. What Maya didn't know was that Ethan had seen everything, every insult, every sigh, every moment she forced a smile when she wanted to cry. And the man who spilled coffee on her, a regular named Frank, had been the worst. He treated the staff like they were disposable. Every night, Ethan clenched his jaw watching him tear into Maya for mistakes she never made. But tonight, it went too far. Maya re-entered the diner, shoulders tense, tray in hand. Frank snapped his fingers. "Hey, coffee. Let's hope you can manage not to ruin my shirt this time." The other customers looked away, pretending not to hear. That's when Ethan quietly stood up. He walked toward Frank's booth, calm but firm. "I think you've done enough," Ethan said softly. Frank turned, annoyed. "Excuse me, who asked you?" Ethan's voice didn't rise. No one, but someone should have said something long ago. The diner fell silent. "I've watched you mock this woman week after week. She brings your food with respect, and you return it with cruelty. Every person in this diner has a story, Frank, including you, but the difference is, most people don't use their pain as an excuse to hurt others," Frank sneered. "You think you're better than me?" Ethan smiled faintly. "No, but I know kindness costs nothing, and you seem broke in that department." He pulled out his wallet and placed a $100 bill on the table. "Your meals are covered for the next month, but from now on, you either treat everyone who works here with respect, or you find somewhere else to eat." The room went silent again. Frank's face flushed red. He muttered something under his breath and stormed out. Maya stood frozen, coffee pot still in her trembling hands. "You didn't have to do that," she whispered. Ethan turned to her gently. "I know, but silence is still a choice. And tonight, I couldn't stay silent." He motioned to his booth. "Sit for a moment." Reluctantly, she did. Ethan looked down for a second before speaking. "I owe you an apology. I've been coming here for 3 weeks, watching that man humiliate you, and I said nothing until now. That was wrong." Maya blinked, unsure what to say. "You've been watching me?" "Yes," Ethan said. "But not like that. I've been visiting diners like this all year. I own a company that helps small restaurants rebuild. I wanted to understand the people who make these places special." He paused. "And I found that here. In you." Maya looked stunned. "Wait, you're a business owner?" Ethan nodded. "More like a learner. I grew up watching my mom wait tables just like you. She worked herself sick to give us a chance. You remind me of her. Strong, selfless, and too humble to realize your own worth. Maya swallowed hard, emotion rising in her chest. I don't know anything about business, she said quietly. Ethan smiled. You know everything that matters. You know people, you know struggle. You know what it means to show up every day, even when life breaks you down. He slid a simple business card across the table. Ethan Wells, CEO, Wells & Co. Maya's eyes widened. Yordi nodded. Yes, and I'm buying this diner. But not to replace anyone, to rebuild it. And I want you to help me run it. Her heart raced. Me. Why? Because leadership isn't about money, Ethan said. It's about empathy. You've been leading this place without even realizing it. 6 months later, Eddie's Grill had a new name, Maya's Table. The cracked tiles were gone, replaced with warm lights and local art. Every worker earned a living wage and health benefits. 2 single mothers joined the team. A retired teacher handled the books, and 3 high schoolers saved for college with help from the restaurant's new education fund. There was laughter again, hope, and a new program Maya started called Meals of Kindness, where anyone could prepare a meal for someone in need, no questions asked. The board near the entrance was filled with thank you notes, drawings, and stories of people helping people. It wasn't just a restaurant anymore. It was a heartbeat in the community. Ethan still visited often, but now he sat at the counter while Maya poured him coffee. Her son, Liam, helped arrange flowers on the tables and greeted customers with a grin. One evening, as the sun set through the windows, Ethan asked, "What are you thinking about?" Maya smiled softly, just how everything changed because one person decided to care. Ethan nodded. That's what you do every day now, Maya. You remind people that kindness still matters. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more stories that prove kindness still changes lives. Because sometimes, the smallest act of compassion can turn pain into purpose.